Hello students, I welcome all of you to the next session of Exploring Biology. In last class, we saw about microorganisms, five categories of microorganisms and various microorganisms based on their shape and occurrence. Today, the topics to be discussed to know the role of microbes in various fields such as medicine, agriculture, industry, and daily life. To know the effects of harmful microorganisms. To understand the role of microbes in food process and to know the effect of prions and prions on human health. Let's study about the uses of microorganisms in medicine, agriculture, industry, and in daily life. In medicine, we obtain antibiotics and vaccines from microbes. Antibiotics. The word anti means against. Antibiotic is a substance produced by living organisms which is toxic for other organisms. Sir Alexander Fleming was the first person to discover the antibiotic penicillin in the year 1928. The antibiotic penicillin was obtained from the fungi Penicillium chrysogenum. It is used to treat diseases such as tetanus, diphtheria. Antibiotic streptomycin is obtained from Streptomyces bacteria to cure various bacterial infections, for example, plague. Vaccines. Vaccines are prepared from dead or weakened microbes. Edward Jenner was the first person to discover smallpox vaccine. When the vaccine is injected to the body of a patient, the body produces antibodies to fight against the germs. These antibodies remain inside the body and protects from future invasion of the germs. Vaccination is also otherwise called as immunization. Let us study about the uses of microorganisms in agricultural field. First one is natural fertilizer. Microorganisms are called as decomposers because they act upon degradable waste. During the process, nitrates and other inorganic nutrients are released into the soil, making the soil fertile. This compost is called as natural fertilizer. There are types of biofertilizers like rhizobium, PSM, cyanobacteria, and etc. Nitrogen fixation. In nitrogen fixation, rhizobium bacteria living in the root nodules of leguminous plants enrich the soil by fixing the atmospheric nitrogen as nitrates, which are essential for growth of plants. Some free-living bacteria in soil like cyanobacteria, nostoc can also fix nitrogen biologically. Third one is biocontrol agents. Biological control or biocontrol is a method of controlling pests such as insects, mites, weeds, and plant diseases using other organisms. Microbes are used to protect the crops from pests. For example, trichoderma is a fungi. It helps to protect roots and control plant pathogens. Baculovirus, it is a virus. It attacks insects and other arthropods. Now let's study the uses of microorganism in the industrial field. First one is sewage treatment. The general processes of sewage treatment are primary, secondary and tertiary treatment. Primary treatment involves physical separation of sewage into solids and liquids by setting a basin. The liquid sewage is then transferred to secondary treatment, which focuses on removing the dissolved biological compound by the use of microorganisms. Then, the tertiary treatment is required to distint the sewage so that it can be released into the environment. Second one is production of biogas. Biogas is a mixture of gases produced by the microbial activity and which may be used as fuel. Certain bacteria which grow anaerobically on cellulose material produce a large amount of methane along with CO2 and H2. These bacteria are collectively called methanogens. Third one is production of alcohol and wine. Alcoholic drinks are prepared by fermentation process using yeast. Sugars in grapes are fermented by using yeast. Beer is produced by the fermentation of sugars in rice and barley. Fourth one is microbes in retting and turning process. First we will see about retting process. Retting process, it is a process employing the action of bacteria and moisture on plants to dissolve or rot away much of the cellular tissues and gummy substances surrounding bast fiber bundles, thus facilitating separation of the fiber from the stem. Linen thread is made from these fibers. Next one is tanning process. In tanning industry, bacteria act upon the skin of animals and makes it soft and therefore it becomes pliable. Now let's study about the uses of microorganisms in daily life. Making of bread. Yeast is used in bakeries to make bread and cakes. They are added to the dough to produce carbon dioxide and which makes the dough rise. Bread and cakes are so soft due to carbon dioxide gas. Chlorella. It is a green algae, is rich in proteins and vitamins. It added to the dough which enrich the bread with nutrients. Second one is preparation of curd and cottage cheese. Lactose in the milk gets turned into lactic acid by the action of lactobacillus. Lactobacillus is a bacteria. Therefore, the milk becomes thick, that is curd. It gives the sour taste. When curd, processed cottage cheese, that is paneer, is obtained. Now, let us know the effects of harmful microorganisms. A few microorganisms are harmful to humans, animals, and plants. Let us study about some of the diseases caused by the microorganisms in humans, animals, and plants. Diseases caused by the microorganisms in humans. First one is tuberculosis. Tuberculosis is an infectious disease usually caused by Mycobacterium tuberculosis bacteria. Tuberculosis generally affects the lungs but can also affect other parts of the body. Its mode of transmission is through air and sputum of infected person. Its symptom is persistent cough, loss of weight, breathlessness, and its treatment is BCG vaccine. Second one is cholera. Cholera is an extremely viral disease that can cause severe acute watery diarrhea. It takes between 12 hours and 5 days for a person to show symptoms. Its modes of transmission is by flies and by contaminated food and water. Its symptom is watery diarrhea, vomiting, and rapid dehydration. Its treatment is anti-cholera vaccine and maintaining personal hygiene. Third one is common cold. Common cold is a viral infection of the nose and throat. Its mode of transmission is through air and its symptom is running nose, sneezing, and its treatment or preventive measure is isolation of patient. Next, we will see the diseases caused by organisms in animals. First one is anthrax cattle. Anthrax is an infection caused by the bacterium Bacillus anthracis. Its mode of transmission is through contaminated soil and food. Its symptom is difficulty in breathing, unconsciousness, and loss of appetite. Its treatment is anthrax vaccine. Next disease is foot and mouth disease. Foot and mouth disease is an infectious and sometimes fatal viral disease. Its mode of transmission is through air and animal vectors. Its symptom is fever, blisters in mouth, weight loss, decreased milk production. Its preventive measure is FMD vaccine, that is foot and mouth disease vaccine. Next, we will see the diseases caused by microorganisms in plants. First one is citrus canker. Citrus canker is a disease affecting citrus species caused by the bacterium Xanthomonas axanopodis. Its mode of transmission is through air and water, and its symptom is lesions on leaves, stems, and fruit. Its treatment is copper based on bactericides can be used. Next, we will see the effect of microbes in food process. For food processing, commonly used microorganisms are yeast, bacteria, and molds. Fermentation process, which is carried out by microorganisms, results in the production of organic acids, alcohol, and esters. They help to preserve food and generate distinctive new food products. In food preservation, there are two techniques. One is traditional techniques and the other one is modern techniques. Under traditional techniques, there are four processes: fermentation, pickling, boiling, and sugaring. Under modern techniques, there is only one process, that is pasteurization process. Let's see one by one. Traditional techniques. In traditional techniques, the first process is fermentation. Fermentation is the microbial conversion of starch and sugars into alcohol. It makes foods more nutritious and palatable. Next process, pickling. Pickling is a method of preserving food in an edible antimicrobial liquid. It is of two types. One is chemical pickling and the other one is fermentation pickling. In chemical pickling, food is placed in an edible liquid that kills bacteria and other microorganisms. For example, vinegar, alcohol, vegetable oil. These are the pickling agents. Next one is fermentation pickling. Bacteria in the liquid produce organic acid as preservation agent that produces lactic acid due to the presence of lactobacillus. Third process is boiling process. Boiling liquid food items kill all the microbes. For example, milk and water. The final process is sugaring. Sugaring is used to preserve fruits in an antimicrobial syrup with fruit such as apples, pears, peaches, plums, or in a crystallized form. Therefore, the product is stored in dry condition. Next is modern techniques. In modern techniques, there is only one process, that is pasteurization process. It is a process for preservation of liquid food. This method was invented by Louis Pasteur in 1862. Milk is heated up to 70 degrees Celsius to kill the bacteria and it is cooled to 10 degrees Celsius to prevent the growth of remaining bacteria. Then the milk is stored in sterilized bottles in cold places. Next is food production. In food production, probiotics are live food supplements used in yogurt and fermented milk products. For example, Lactobacillus acidophilus. These bacteria improve the microbial spectrum in the gut and thus contribute to the following effects. Decrease the risk of colon cancer. Decrease cholesterol absorption. Prevent diarrheal diseases by increasing the immunity power. Now, let's learn the effects of prions and virions on human health. The word prion is derived from the proteinaceous infectious particle. Prions have neither DNA or RNA to transmit infection. A prion is a muted form of a useless, harmless protein. Prions cause diseases by affecting brain or neural tissue. Virions. Virion is an entire virus particle consisting of an outer protein shell called capsid and an inner core of nucleic acid, that is RNA or DNA. If the virus is found outside the cell, extracellular, it is known as virion. Virion has the capacity to infect the living tissue. Students, that's all about this session. Now, you know what is the role of microbes in various fields and the effects of harmful microorganisms, and you know the role of microbes in food process and the effect of prions and virions on human health. Now learn new words. Antibiotics, penicillin, chrysogenum, rhizobium bacteria, lactobacillus, pasteurization. Next is assignment. What are antibiotics? Who discovered penicillin? Write a short note on probiotics. Write a short note on common human diseases caused by microorganisms. Here, I have attached the answer for the given question. So, write down in your notebook. For submission, go to classroom.google.com or download Google Classroom from the Play Store. Click Join Class, type class code Q7T42XS and then click Join. Once you have done with that, you can submit your assignments in the Google Classroom. Thank you.